Welcome back.
I'm excited for this one.
It's a cool bottle.
It's a cool bottle. We were able to get a bottle of Rock Hill Farms.
Hard to do in this state, especially.
Any of the Buffalo Trace stuff, you guys know how hard it is to get. The Rock Hill Farms, I've literally never seen on the shelf.
Nope.
Half of the releases, I don't ever see it as even being on the list. It's...
Yeah, even like Weekends of Whiskey, which is the big allocated event up here. I don't think I saw
Rock Hill Farms on there. It may have been in one of the other stores, but not for us.
It is a White Raven. It is rare up here.
Yeah. So I do have to tell you guys really quick how I got this. Just a big plug into to a little bit of karma, pay it forward. So
I don't think I've heard this.
So I got this bottle, one of the local stores here. Went in one, it was like mid-morning one morning. Wasn't right at store opening, not on shipment day, just, it was like a Friday mid-morning type of thing. I was off. And the Boy Scouts were out. I can't believe I haven't told you this. The Boy Scouts were out selling popcorn.
No, you have to. It's a great story.
So, try to make it short. Boy Scouts are out selling popcorn, and I don't ever buy the popcorn or the cookies or the...
Can't say I really do either.
But there was something about it that I was like, I need to buy a bag of popcorn from the Boy Scouts. Like, there was just something...
Gut feeling.
A gut feeling. So, of course they ask, and, of course, so I buy a bag of the white cheddar popcorn, because what else? What other...
That's the only way to go, right?
It was, I don't know, $15 or $20, whatever it was. I give them cash. I go into the grocery store, I do my grocery shopping, get my breakfast or lunch stuff, whatever I was getting. And on my way out, I was like, oh, well, I'll just walk through the liquor store, take a peek as I'm walking by.
As you do. And
picked up a bottle of, it was like Makers or something, just a normal shelfer, needed to refill. And so I'm at the checkout line, and the lady who's checking me out, she comments on the bag of popcorn. And I was like, oh yeah, I got the white cheddar, they're out front. And she's like, oh yeah, she's like, oh, I'm surprised you bought one. And I said, why? And she goes, well, people just don't support it very often. They just kind of, and I was like, well, it just, like, for some reason, I was like, to be honest, I don't normally, but there was just something that was like, I should buy a bag of popcorn. So I bought one. And she's like, well, I want you to know that my son, it's him and his troop, and they've been out there every day this week selling popcorn, and they're not doing hot. They're not selling a lot of popcorn. She's like, so thank you. Thanks for buying a bag of popcorn. She's like, are you into bourbon? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I've got a special bottle in the back that I've been holding in the back just for the right time to put on the shelf. She's like, I wasn't holding it for a release or anybody specific. It was just I hadn't put it on the shelf. She's like, are you interested? I'm like, yeah, probably. And she's like, well, give me a sec. And she comes out with this bottle of Rock Hill Farms.
Unbelievable.
At MSRP. I think MSRP is like $16. I think I paid $62.75 or something.
Tax, why not?
And I'm like, and she's like, so thank you for buying. Thank you for.
Thank you.
So I got to tell you guys, if you have a gut feeling that you need to do something nice, even if it costs you a little bit of money, pay it forward. Put the good karma out there. Just even if it is something as simple as buy the bag of Boy Scout popcorn, the Girl Scout cookies, whatever it is. So after you guys see this video, this weekend we're going into, we're going really into the holiday season. In the holiday season, buy the bag of popcorn, support the whatever sports team event, whatever it is.
Bake sales, brownies, candy bars, you name it.
Buy the $10 raffle ticket, because right now, I don't know what good karma I put out there, but this is... So, back to the whiskey. So, Rock Hill Farms... 100 proof.
Single barrel, right?
I'm sorry?
Single barrel?
Single barrel, yep. Part of Buffalo Trace's mash bill 2, which is their same mash bill as Blanton's.
Okay.
So a little bit higher proof than Blanton's. Mash bill 2, like I said, non-age stated. And the mash bill itself is not completely disclosed, but it's thought to be, 12 to 15% rye. This is open, as you guys can see. I'm sure you guys can see.
Well loved, I can see.
I have yet to try this.
No, really?
Yes. So
that
this
was
is
all samples.
Samples, other people wanting to try it, pouring for others. So I've been waiting for us to. So this is the first I've had of this. I've never ordered it anywhere.
You are a patient man.
So So we'll see what we think here. See what Alaska Bourbon Cabin thinks here.
Okay, I get honey on the nose,
I get a little like Worcestershire smokiness, not like campfire peaty smoke, but like.
Well, that's very apt.
Like and Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, it's almost hard to describe as smoky, but I smell what you're stepping in.
Liquid smoke? Yeah, not peat, not campfire peat, but not like Scotch by any means.
No, more of a acrid, is that the word?
Yeah.
More like an acrid smoke.
Okay. It smells sweet, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it does smell sweet. And then
fake sugar, like Splenda.
And then I can get the proof, but it's really masked by that sweetness too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really...
Cheers.
Wow. Rock Hill Farms.
Oh my.
It's sweet.
I quite like that. That is sweet. Wow. That's a dessert bourbon for sure.
You know, the Buffalo Trace stuff out there is...
Oh, that aftertaste is hitting me. That's pretty nice.
You know, people dog on the allocated and the marketing of Buffalo Trace, but you have their bottles and it's like I would buy that every time I see one on the shelf. And
I would. Yeah.
Like there's no denying that it's not great.
Yeah, you know, they do a lot of that allocated marketing, but most of their products, just two, I wouldn't agree to this. Yep. But most of their products absolutely back that hype. This is delicious.
It's sweet. It doesn't smack you in the face from the tip of the tongue all the way through. You get a little warminess. Even though it's only 100 proof, you don't.
But there's enough of that proof there at the back that you know you had a bourbon.
Yes.
It's like a little like that adds that warmth. Yeah. Yeah, so I'd say sweet. I get a little honey off of it.
I don't get the fake confectioner's powdered sugar on the palate.
This is like grandma's frickin' cookies. Everything tastes real about it.
Molassesy almost.
Oh, speaking of grandma's cookies, yeah, that definitely molassesy I could get. Warm baking spice, honey, molasses. You can kind of smell the direction we're going in, I think. But $62 for me. This is an absolute buy.
So let's bring the cost back into play because I mean, we will probably never find another bottle at or near MSRP.
For shame.
And 99% of the viewers out there will never see a bottle of this at MSRP. They're all over the secondary market. You can get online and find them. What would you pay secondary market for this? What would you...
That is a good question.
I've got a number in my brain.
Does it say how long it's been aged?
It's not age stated. Not age stated.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You led with that.
Yeah. Buffalo Trace not age stated on this one.
Ooh, doesn't matter. I like it. What would I pay for it? Well, okay. This is one of those few bottles that I would say I understand why there's a secondary market for it. There should be. It's that good. This one, I
can't say that about all Buffalo Trace.
No, I can't. I can't. I'm sure I've whined about it in a different video, but not all of them live up to the hype. This one, I'd pay 3 digits for. It could get to $100, and I'd have to pay for it. I'd say 120 max.
Okay, and 115 was in my brain.
Okay.
So, yeah, 120. Yeah. So,
which is a lot for a bourbon.
It's a lot,
but this is quite good.
It is,
and it's unique enough that I don't mind paying it.
Right, and it's special enough. And if you're gonna pay 120 for it, like it is a very, very good drinker. But you're not gonna open it every night. The bottle's gonna last you. You're gonna savor it. It's a special bottle.
Yeah.
This is that gotta perfect, share it.
This is on that note. It's a perfect. Not a huge event, not a huge positive event in your life, but any little positive event you might want to celebrate. This is like the perfect one to pop out, share with a buddy, and cheers to the good fortune you had. So, thank you for buying that popcorn.
Yes,
I mean, I'm sure the white cheddar popcorn wasn't as good.
Well, you guys have a good evening, and we're going to finish off this Rock Hill Farms. Normally, we don't finish our pours, but... I think we're going to finish this one.
And, this won't make it in the bottle.
Yeah, you guys, it's not going in the Infinity bottle. So, well, you guys have a good evening, and we'll see you next time at the Alaska Bourbon Cabin.
Support your local troop.
That's
delicious.
That is delicious.